Welcome back students to GYANMANJARI VIDYAPITH online education. I hope students that you all are fine and safe at your home. Students, in today's video lecture we are going to revise the poem The Voice of the Rain. Yes students, this poem we are going to revise. So let's discuss it line by line, word to word. Okay, so before we begin the discussion of this poem, let me tell you the brief idea about this poem. See, the title is The Voice of the Rain. From the title itself, we can come to know about the central idea, the theme, the major aspects of this poem. In this poem, the leading thing, the central idea is about the rain, and that is about the voice of the rain. In this poem, we can find that there is a lot of use of figure of speech, personification. Because if we think, then we can easily come to know that actually rain cannot speak. Then how there can be the voice of rain? Of course, there can be sound of rain, but there cannot be voice of rain. So in this poem, it is said that the voice of rain. So in this poem, the poet has used figure of speech, personification, and it seems that there is conversation going on between these two people. Poet asks a question to the rain and rain replies. So in this form of reply, actually the poem has been composed. So students, let's discuss this poem. And who art thou? The poem begins with this word. And who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower. Said I. I means poet. The poet asks this question. Who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower. Means still here the poet asks this question to water. Soft falling water, shower. And what is the question? Who art thou? Students, here we can find the use of middle-aged English, old English we can say. Thou means here actually poet wants to ask that what is your art? The poet is asking this question to rain, that what is your art? Which, strange to tell, gave me an answer, as here translated. It means, of course it is very strange. How can the rain reply? How can the shower, the falling shower can reply? But actually it so happened. And it is very strange. So what is that actually reply? That is translated here. From the language of rain, here it is translated. Eternal I rise, impalpable. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. What is the reply? See students, from this third line, the reply of the rain begins. I am the poem of the earth, said the voice of the rain. I am the poem of this earth. So here it is also, it is said, see, I am not even the like the poem of this earth. So here also the figure of speech has been used here. It is not right now, but it is made, we can find the comparison, that is metaphor, as in like, not used here. Eternal I raise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Means the rain is speaking. The rain says that I have this quality, that I am actually eternal, permanent. Rain has this quality of permanence. Eternal I rise, impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Actually it is the kind of beginning point of this, the source of water. Impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. We can find here the source of water. Okay, so it is said here, upward to heaven, whence vaguely formed, altogether changed, and yet the same. Upward to heaven, the source, actually the force of the rain. Actually it is from the heaven. The rain, it cannot be there on the earth directly. it comes from heaven, and that's why it is said that upward to heaven, whence vagary formed. Of course, it is coming from heaven, and it can be divided into various forms. It has been formed into various ways, altogether changed and yet the same. The forms are different, the types are different, but yet actually the main portion, the rain, it is the same. When rain comes and goes on the land, on the earth, there can be various forms. For example, there can be pond also, there can be river also, there can be sea also. So many things can be there. So in various forms we can have, but ultimately the water is the same, the rain is the same. So this is also very interesting thing we can see about this rain. So this is the reply by the voice of the rain. Let's proceed further, students, in the next slide. Yes, I listen to live the droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe. I descend to have droughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe. Means suppose there is any kind of dust, suppose there are any kind of particles in the land, then because of this rain everything can be washed away very much easily. Everything can be cleaned with the help of water, and especially with the help of rain. Water is not sufficient, but actually rain is required, so that because of the help of rain only, the earth, throughout the earth, the entire earth can be washed and can be cleaned up very well. And all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. It means if there is suppose not rain, then the seeds cannot be converted into plants, because there are seeds, okay, under the land, and we are going to plant it. But suppose there is not enough rain, then the seeds cannot be converted into plants. And that's why here it is said that if I am not there, rain is speaking the statement, if I am not there, then this seeds will remain hidden only, latent only, and it will be unborn only. It will not be converted into plants. Next line, and forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. And forever, actually always, by day and night. Even I do not see the time, whether it is morning, whether it is night, whether it is evening. I do not see the time even. I give back life to my own origin. Because my own origin means when there is rain, then we can find that there is a lot of source of water, and with this water only we can find actually that we can have back the source of water again. Then only it is a fully scientific process that from the sea it can be converted into the kind of things, and again on the clouds, making of clouds, and again it will be converted into heavy drops, and from that there will be rain. So it's about all this thing. So students, here and the last statement is made, and make pure and beautify it. And I, rain, will make all these things pure, and I will beautify it. What? That is the water. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment, watering, raked or unraked, duly with love returns. So here the poem ends up. So this is the poem, The Voice of the Rain. Really beautiful poem. You can find really nice rhythm also. The use of figures of speech like personification, metaphor, this kind of figures of speech you may find used in this poem. And it is really simple. There is not that kind of very complex thing that you can find in this poem. It's really interesting to learn. So throughout this poem you can have the idea about the rain and the voice of the rain. So the importance of rain is mentioned here, that how much important the rain is. That is also very important in this poem. And with the help of rain, the seeds can be converted into plants, and with the help of rain, the earth, the globe can be washed away, can be cleaned up very well. So this is about this importance, the significance of rain as well as water. Okay students, so this is the poem, The Voice of the Rain. So today it was a revision about these poem. I hope that you could understand well. And students, yeah, your today's homework is think it out. The exercise has been given to you. Yeah, so the first question, and in this first question answers, 6 questions are there. Okay students, so your today's homework is in think it out, the first question and 6 questions. You will complete it and you will return it. Okay, so you have to write down this 6 question. So this is your today's homework. I hope that you could understand well in this poem, but suppose you find any kind of difficulty, then you are free to ask me, students. Okay, so prepare well for your exam. Take care of your health, because that is also our first priority, of course. And thank you. Have a nice day.